All right, so hope everybody is doing well. So that was the intro for Truth Speak Volumes, and looks like we have our guest joining. Hello,
Peace, peace. How y'all doing?
well and yourself.
I'm good. Happy to be here.
I love it. So tell us about the intro.
So the intro, I participated in something called the Versus Challenge here in the DMV on a radio station 93.9. And pretty much you had to submit a song, and your song had to win 5 nights in a row against another song. So that was just clips of different people that was calling in, voting for me every night. They was tuning in all 5 nights, and I ended up winning. Got a radio interview out of it, and a lot of good opportunities.
Oh, no, congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
So what got you into music?
I've been in music or around music, I say, my whole life. Like my father was a DJ. I
Mm,
grew up in church, so of course I was in the choir, the little baby choir, then
come on now.
got into the the grown up choir. Um, and in the DMV, we have go go music, so I was always at the go go's. I was in the go go band, so I've been around music and submerged in music like my whole life.
Okay. And so do you consider yourself a rapper, or all around, the R&B? Like, what do you consider your style?
I It's hard to say. I really don't like to put myself in a box. I used to just say I was a rapper, but I do enjoy making R&B music, so I really just say I'm an artist. And as far as like what I do most, I really just go off of what I feel. So if I'm in the studio or I got a rap beat and I'm trying to write and nothing's coming, I'm like, okay, I must feel like singing today. So I'll put on an R&B song and then let that flow like that. So it really just depends on my mood, whatever I'm writing and recording.
Okay. So tonight I have added your album, Truth Speak Volumes. Is this your first album or your first?
Yeah, yeah. My first album, I put out a mixtape before that, but this was my first solo project. So it was a big deal. I'm so proud of it, and thank you for adding it. I appreciate that.
And so just to get the music out and get it played, what like the story behind the album?
So the title on it is "It's Time."
Mm,
That's symbolic because I feel like people always say when you're doing music, it's going to take a while for it to really click and people really catch on to what you're doing, and that's where I'm at right now. Like I've been making music since I was in high school, off and on, really wasn't taking it too serious.
mm.
But I decided to start taking it serious, and I feel like it's literally like it's my time. Like people are taking me serious. Um, they know it's not for play. Like, yeah, I really got something.
Yeah. All right. So the first song is called "It's Time." Is that basically the same kind of gist to it?
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of like a journey, I guess you could say. Title track for the album. So pretty much I'm solidifying. Like, yeah, I'm here now.
Okay. And what are your plans with your career?
I'm gonna keep making music. My goal really is to have my music pay my bills. I want my passion to pay my bills. Um, I love being an artist, but I really would like to be a songwriter. Like, if I can get in that way, that's cool. I'd be like the dream, drop an album every now and again, and be writing behind the scenes. Like, that would be really dope.
So do you feel that your strength is writing?
Yeah, yeah, because I started with poetry too. So I now forgot to mention that, but I have like a poetry background. I still do poetry now. Had a couple of features last year. So I think that ties in heavily to my writing. You know, I like to tell stories. I like to take the listener on a journey with the lyrics. So yeah.
Well, let's get into the first few songs and we'll come back and we'll chat. And anybody in the chat, if you have any questions, you would like to say, please put it in the chat so when we come back, we can get to it, okay? Okay, we're back. We're back. Um, Truth, if I can call you Truth. I like to have
Yeah.
Clay because after the first song, I was really into that. So I kept letting it go and I didn't want to end it, but I was really into that.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I see you answered some of the questions that. So I'm gonna re-ask them. Everybody else can hear you. Those that
Okay.
aren't able to see the chat. Um, how do you feel about the DMV music scene is? How do you feel the DMV music scene is? Okay.
Oh, so I said I think it's unique. We have the go-go music here. You ever heard go-go music?
From Fayetteville. And I used to be up there.
Okay, all right. So we got that going. And I did say there's like a lot of opportunities here that if you want to showcase your art, like there's plenty of places to do it. You know what I mean? You just have to know where to look. Um, I think it's the artists coming back. You know what I mean? As far as the rap scene, it's mostly drill rappers, drill style rappers. But there's other music too, so it's pretty unique, I think.
Okay. Yeah, the first song was hard. I mean, but it doesn't like it's like you set the standard and you kind of stay there. There's no like well, let me skip this song. Like the second
Oh,
one came, like, damn, I gotta stop this.
I appreciate that.
And then the question, do you ever deal with writer's block or does the writing come easily?
And fortunately, I definitely do. I do more than I would like, honestly. But it just really depends on, I guess, my mood and like where I'm at mentally. Like sometimes I can sit down, I could write something in an hour, and then other times it'll take me a month. Like it really just depends. And I had to learn to stop um just expecting it to be the same every time. Like, you know what I mean? I just trust the process, and it'll come when it's ready, and that's how I feel about it.
Definitely. So for what was my question? Hold on. Ooh, I think I just lost. Uh, okay. No. Okay. So you said you're a writer. So all your songs on your album you wrote.
Yes.
I like your music.
Thank you, thank you. And I'm sorry if I'm responding late. The audio cutting out on my end, so I'm trying to piece together what you asking. So I apologize.
Oh no, no, no. You're like right on time. There's no delay or anything.
Okay.
And make sure question. Okay. So do you have like a network of artists that like push you or do you have someone close to you that inspires you? Like what is your inspiration?
Um. So it's a yes to all of that. I'm inspired by my experiences. I'm inspired by life in general. Um. And I can write from my perspective and other people's perspective. That was one of my strengths when it came to like my poetry.
Mhm.
As far as somebody important next to me, my wife, India. Um,
Shout out
that's my
Andy.
dog. That's my dog. And she always she keeps me accountable. She holds me accountable. She quality assurance. You know what I mean? If I go in and I record a song, she's listening to it. Like, and she gonna give me her honest opinion. You know, your wife don't care about her your feelings, so she be like, babe, nah, I think you could come harder, but she really pushing me. So shout out to her. She's listening in. And as far as the network of artists, I'm surrounded by them. I have a platform called Unmute the Mic with my wife and one of my best friends where we highlight local artists. So we'll have them come on and they'll do a performance of a poem, a song, a rap, and we highlight them on the platform. So I'm constantly around artists and they constantly make me want to be better. Like
Okay.
some
And
phenomenal people.
for because you just mentioned you have that. Is that like on YouTube or that's like a local thing or how would we see that?
So it's on Instagram. If you go to my Instagram page, the link, I mean, the name is in my bio, but it's unmute the mic. So it's unmute underscore the underscore mic underscore. I know it's a lot of underscores, y'all. I had to make it unique. But it's also on YouTube. We mostly do artists around here, but we did travel up to Philly last year and got with 3 artists up there. So we trying to expand. We took a little break, but we coming back in the spring. So y'all make sure y'all check that out. Got some dope people on there.
Okay. All right. So we did get a question from Miss Jade. She said, "How long have you been making music, and what was your aha moment that let you know this is the route for you?"
I started writing songs in, I want to say it was like 10th grade, but it started out on like trying to be funny. Like me and my friend, we would just like remix the songs on the radio and just make them funny. And eventually it was like, hold on, this is actually kind of good. You know what I'm saying? And I think, what was the beat? It was a Lil Wayne. It might have been a Millie. I can't even. It was so long ago, but I wrote to it, and the people around me was just like, "Yo, what? Like that shit is fucking hot. What the fuck?" Like, and so I'm like, "Okay, oh, I'm pretty good. Okay," and so just kept going with it. And speaking of Wayne, like he really inspired me to want to have those hard bars. Like I don't like doing lazy bars. Like they gotta count for something every time to me. You know what I mean? Like you listen to the old Wayne verses, it would just hit your head every bar. And I like to go for that too, and that the poetry might play a part in that as well.
And so you said that in the spring you're coming back with your am I say spring or
So, spring. So we said, yeah, springtime.
springtime? Okay. And what other plans do you have this year?
I this year I'm dropping a lot of music. I've been being pretty consistent for the last 2 years, but this year I really want to step the volume up.
Mhm.
So I'm planning to drop a song at least once a month for the year. And maybe that's a tall order, but I think I can do it. I think I think I
Do
can make it happen.
okay. I have another question. It looks like it's coming from Big Goat. He said, "How do you decide what's poetry and what's music, or does it blend?"
I think it blends because I can go to an open mic right now where just straight poetry and just do one of my songs a cappella, and nobody would know unless they heard the music before. They wouldn't know it was a song. You know what I mean? And there's a couple of songs that I had where I actually include poetry. So it really is all the same thing to me. Just do you have music or not? That's it.
Okay. So, do you your music, are you getting your beats? Do you do your own beats? Are you on that side of everything?
So on my last album, I worked with 3 producers. One guy I used to work with, he's down in Atlanta now doing some things. His name is Dan Flip. And then one of the others was a guy named Hills. He's overseas. And Beat by Bam, he's local DMV. All of them are great. All of them are great. So those they are the people I trust for my beats right now. I have dabbled in beats, but not as of lately. So I can't even claim that.
Okay. So, aside from well, and your
Uh,
podcast, I don't know what like your YouTube. Do you have any other plans?
the whole first part of the question I missed. It was cutting in and out.
Oh, I asked, aside from your music and your YouTube, do you have any other plans for this year?
I just to keep growing as an artist. I also all the videos you see on Unmute the Mic platform, all the spotlight videos, I edited. Um, and one of my best friends, she shoots. Um, so I just want to get better and grow and evolve all around as an artist and as a creative. Um, I just what we do, man. It was we I directed and shot a whole documentary like last year with my wife and best friend as well. That's on there. So interested to get into movies. I do.
Yeah.
I got a lot going on. I know it. It's
No, that's and when you get started on it, just share it because it's good.
thank you.
Yeah. Um, what was my so if you could change anything about the music industry, what would it be?
Man, this question. I would like the music industry to be based off talent again, and not just be like a popularity contest.
Mm, that's my
So yeah, it's like now they just care if you're an influencer. Like now, it's kind of the lines between artists and influencer are blending, in my opinion. And yeah, I like to go back to the old days.
okay. Do you see yourself as an influencer or like on social media type of content?
No, not really. And I mean, I've had to get more active on social media. Of course, I mean it is
That
a good place to promote. Get fans or new people to listen to your music. But I'm not an influencer at all. No, I ain't on that level.
So we do have another question from Jade. She said, "Do you feel artists deserve their master right off the bat? Should pay for it back or work for it? Which why?"
Let me read it. Do you feel artists deserve their masters right off the bat? Should pay for it back, work for which? I mean, if it belonged to you, it belonged to you, and that's just how I feel. It's a lot of people making money off things they didn't have no effort into, put no effort into. You know what I mean? So I think it's just depends on the person too and their situation. How did you get put on? Did you have a lot of help? Did you have leverage when you got into the situation? Were you already popping and publishing your own stuff? It just depends. But I'm always on the side of the artist, so I guess I'm biased.
Serious. So if y'all have any more questions, put them in the chat. When we get back, I will answer them. I'm gonna go into your next song, which is 5 a.m. and then we'll come back. All right, Truth. I don't know why I keep addressing you like that. I'm sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
Like a complete switch.
Yeah, I told you I like to do R&B too.
I know, but it's like, okay. I was like, okay, hard, hard, hard. All right, here's the interlude. And I thought I was gonna go back. And I'm like, hold on. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I let the next song play. And I was like, and then I another one play. Come on. You are
Yeah.
this is like my favorite.
Hey, thank you. Hey,
So,
come on. I appreciate it. I really do, man. That means a lot. That means a lot.
like this project was it was really good. I
Thank
because it's not like I don't want to say no names, but you know how on like Nicki Minaj's album, it was kind of like up and down and confusing because it's like one second you popping pussy, the next second then the next second you're doing a song about your deceased loved ones. Like it's just
you.
really up and down, but it doesn't. It's like even though you went from rap to R&B, it still like flows.
Cause yeah, and that I'm glad you said that because I put a lot of thought into the track list and just how the songs flowed on the album. And I that's what I wanted it to do. Like I wanted you it to flow like literally into each song. Like so that makes me very happy to hear.
No,
Because people was questioning me. They was like, "You should switch this one around." I'm like, "No, nigga, I like it just like
no,
this." So
no, no. And I'm saying it because I'm like, I liked how it went, and now it was like I really do be wanting to just leave the song playing, but I have to come back and talk. So that's why I'm like, oh my gosh, that
uh,
I really enjoyed this. So okay, so tell us about the last few songs that we. Oh, hold on. Um, okay, so there's a question in chat. It says, "Do you enjoy making R&B or hip hop music more, and how's your support system?"
I like them both equally. Um, for different reasons. I really can't choose, and it's funny that that's the question because I recently released the R&B single, right? So the people that listen to my music, but maybe they didn't hear my album, based on like my social media, you might just assume I just rap. So this R&B song was a shock to some people, but I think I saw it on like YouTube or somewhere, and they were saying when you're trying to grow your fan base, you have to pick a lane pretty much. Like you don't want to confuse the listeners, like they hear the R&B and then go to your Spotify and all they see all this rap, then but I just really can't. I tried to think about it and I can't pick a lane. Like
Okay.
I live in both, and so I I love them both equally. So I am going to continue to do both.
Okay. And to piggyback, there was a question from Jays that says, "Which is easier to create, rap or R&B?"
Hmm. It depends on my mood. Like I said earlier, it just depends on my mood. Like I'm like everybody else, I'm complex. Like I have high energy days, low energy days, it really depends on my mood. Cause yeah.
This album is just giving, and I don't personally know you, but I want to give you your flowers. The album ain't over yet, so I'm gonna just say fuck it and say it's probably amazing by the time we get to the end because I don't know how many songs this has been, but it's you can hold somebody's attention with that album. I don't even know
I
if I'm.
appreciate that. This day and age, attention span is so short. So and I was actually, 10 songs, 10 tracks rather. People not doing that anymore. I mean, Chris Brown, he gonna drop 50 songs on your ass, and then just live his life. But everybody else, they putting out 6 songs, 7 songs, like the 14-track project. Those days are over, really. So to know that it's keeping your attention, like we did that, we did that thing with that.
What? The next question is, how do you craft your tracks? Do you try to come up with the hook or the verse first? And what is your most comfortable setting for writing?
So it depends. Sometimes it depends on how the beat is structured. Sometimes I'll restructure a beat depending on how I want the song to be. But if I'm just writing straight to the beat, I just go with however the beat is already created. So but I will say nowadays how songs are coming out, the hook usually comes first. You used to have to wait for the hook. Now the hook just like bam, they got to get your attention right off the break. So if the beat is that way, I'll start with the hook. If it's the other way, I'll start with the verse. So I go back and forth between that. And as far as writing, uh, my wife is going to probably kill me when I say this, but when I'm driving, I shouldn't say that.
Driving is
I
crazy.
I know, but that's when all the thoughts come to you, and I stop at a red. I'm not like driving down the highway right now. I'm gonna wait till I come to the red light.
I'm like traffic, traffic. What's that? All right, so we have how many songs is there left? How many have we listened to?
Three
We
three left.
Yeah. So we've listened to 7. We have Woke, Fallen, and Don't Play. Before we get into these, so I can have a little, you feel me? What can we expect from these last few tracks?
Okay, these last few tracks, we getting back to the bars, like we getting back into that bag. But there is another little surprise on there. I can't say too much more, or it's not a surprise. But the album is going to go off just as strong as it started. That I can promise.
All right, y'all. Before we go back to these last three songs, does anyone have any more questions or would like to join or anything before we play these last few songs?
Who is it? He said somebody said when your girl getting on your nerves, you rapping and going hard. And when she lovey dovey, you go to R&B.
That's my
I cannot confirm nor deny. I won't confirm nor deny.
no, I can't. Okay, so all right, well, Mr. Dux, you're on the mic. Come on up.
Damn, put your boy on the spot like that. Got me all nervous. You know, I don't get to speak around too many stars like that. So,
Oh,
let's see. My question was, what's your favorite R&B era, and what's your favorite era of rap?
that's
Like,
a
what do you
good one.
draw from? What do you draw from usually? Like when you
Hmm.
like you want to get in your mood, but you got writer's block. What do you throw on? What do you listen to?
Okay. This is a tough one. Cause we all know '90s R&B was like this shit. Um,
Facts.
but I would say like mid 2000s. Well, not mid
Mm-hmm.
two. We still in the 2000s, but you know what I'm saying. Like not the early, but I'm listening to Eric Bellinger. I'm listening to The Dream, Tank, Neo. Like when I want to get in my R&B bag,
Mm-hmm.
them the ones right there. Um, as far as rap, I still like old Drake. I still love old Drake tapes. New Drake, he's still really good. He's still great. I mean, we gotta say what it is. But that rapping he was doing back then was just different. Um, I like Cole, so I'm guessing it's around the same time for the R&B and the rap. Actually,
Okay. Okay. That's what's up. Yeah. Cole, my goat. I'm from Fayetteville, so.
okay.
But
He
yeah,
had the best verse of the year. He had the best verse of the year last year. He had a couple of them.
yeah, he did. So, but I can. Where are you from? Baltimore?
Nah, I'm not. I'm from PG, so
Okay.
uh, I don't know if you know where that is. Some people do, some people don't. I live in DC now.
Yeah, I used to stay up there, but nah, you can hear the Maryland in your voice for real, for real.
Oh
Like
man.
it's mad deep. Like that's why I'm like, yo, if I don't hear it that deep from people unless they like from Baltimore, but Baltimore is a little different. They
It's a little
dialect a
bit.
little different.
Uh
But
huh.
that's what's up, though. That's what's up.
I
I
appreciate it.
got more questions, but I don't want to hold everybody up from hearing the music though. I'll wait till you come back.
All right. That's a very. I appreciate you, man. Somebody said Baltimore.
Cause what's that phrase where they be like, he don't miss. He don't fucking
Oh.
Yo, what they know about Juno though, man? They don't know about none of that.
That's her
Oh,
favorite movie, bro. Favorite
yeah,
movie.
that movie was fire. Soon as
very
I heard that
underrated.
song, the first thing I started thinking about was the song that the monkey on your back is the latest trick. Yo, that's my shit, yo. I love that movie.
Oh Lord.
It's like fire.
Hey.
But
That
yo, the
album
tracks
did
is
that.
hard though.
What you say? I'm sorry.
I said your
I said
album did that, and then he said
Thank
something. I'm
you.
gonna say mine. So
facts. No, I said them tracks is fire though.
Thank you.
Like them tracks is fire.
Thank you. I won't head. I'm hype. I'm out of breath. I was over here rapping like.
So look, I did want to ask you though. I did have another question though. But I was late to the show. So did anybody ask you what your dream collaboration would be?
No,
Nah.
they didn't.
Damn, you slipping, host. What's going on, host?
You missed some good ass questions because we got into it. Good one. Too much.
That's a good one. I think right now I want to get on a track with Cole. Like,
Period.
and some people might feel like, man, because he killing everybody. Man, I think we would go crazy.
Definitely see that. I could definitely see that.
What
Thank
about R&B?
you. I would probably say, and that's a tough one because I listen to more R&B than I do rap. If we being completely honest, but I probably would say her.
Facts.
She's dope.
I would say the same thing. She dope. Her, or to me, like her or SZA, like they up there.
Yeah,
That,
yeah.
I was gonna
But
say
you
that
know,
that one girl. I don't know. I think it was Val. I think
Val
that was the one
Underwood.
that singing. She sounds kind of like SZA. I had to look at the name. I think on that.
never heard.
I think that's the song because I had to look at the name and I was like, oh wow, she does sound like SZA. She has a very beautiful voice.
I never
I
heard
never
it.
know. They said a lot of people were saying she sounded like Summer too.
Mm, Come on,
Mm,
too though.
okay.
But to me, who I think the best out of all of them is, I think it's her. And then I gotta give it. I don't know if SZA write her own stuff, but I know Ella May write, and Ella May fire.
Oh yeah, she fired too.
Oh,
Yeah, we got to bring Ella Man to the conversation for sure.
But you right. I fuck with anybody that write they stuff too. So
Hmm.
that's what's up.
yeah, because you're a real writer. My bad. My
Look,
bad.
another question for you though. So I had wrote these down while the music was playing. Who do you get compared to the most out of any celebrity?
Drake,
Drizzy?
Drizzy. Yep.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think
They
it's
like who the
more.
girl? Go on then.
Well, that's what people say. They're like, man, you like the female Drake, man. You know. But I think it's because like I like to blend that line between the rapping and the R&B. So
Yeah,
he been doing that for a while, and I mean, so I can understand. I can see why. I can see it.
yeah. I mean, who else people gonna say though? Who else blending R&B and rap like that? Like that's the first person you think of be Drake.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even think of nobody else like that.
Right, because everybody else is either a singer that raps sometimes or they a rapper that sings sometimes. Him, you just think of him that like he do both
Right.
consistently. So, and me, I mean, shit,
You can't leave yourself out.
can't
Shit.
leave me out. That's right.
Facts.
Big
Chris
facts.
Brown does that too, though. Yeah or no?
I feel like Chris Brown don't really rap. He just rap when
Right.
he
Like
sometimes.
spontaneously, but
Yeah.
I mean that too.
If he need a rapper on his track, he don't feel like calling nobody. He'll spit a 16. Like,
Yeah, he's a singer that raps sometimes. Like,
yeah,
and he can do it. He's good. He think he was the rapper first.
yep,
So, he can spit now.
yep.
But
He him. You know who else can spit? Trey Songz. You ever heard his rap
yeah,
mixtape?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I ain't heard his mixtape, but I heard him rap. I done heard him rap on tracks. You remember? Did you hear that song with Meek Mill and I think it was Wale?
Mm-mm. I don't remember that one.
It's called Face Down, I believe. But check that out.
All
It's
right.
old, right? It had to have been on somebody mixtape. I don't know how I had it, but them was the iPod days. Yeah, anyway.
The nano days. Come on now.
Oh shit! Not nano.
Mhm.
So we do have a question in the chat. It says, "Have you heard Cash Page?"
Yes, and she's dope. She's dope. I heard her. I like her. They said, "Let me hold that."
Oh, yeah, Cash Page Fire. She got that love songs track, right?
I think so. She got the Drake and Drive. I think that was like the title of her last two. Like she did like a Drake and Drive part two or something.
Okay, yeah.
Said I hear her in your music too.
I can see that.
On her. So she be rapping about weed a lot. So I be listening to it.
Who is this?
Cash Page, she be rapping
Oh,
about
she rap
smoke.
about weed. That's your shit.
Uh, I roll up and listen to you at the same time.
There you go. I ain't mad at
Well,
Mm.
when did you come in? At what point did you come in, Mr. Tony Dex?
I came in like 8 o'clock.
Okay, so we're already okay. So you missed like so you did miss a lot. I have some really good questions.
Oh
Yeah,
damn!
she did. She did. We gotta give her. She's been doing a great job.
I'm gonna
Listen
have
to
to
the
get
recording. No, let me stop.
playback. But go on Apple Music. I mean Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts anyway. So I'm gonna listen to it on there when they get up there.
Yeah, she talked about what she has going on this year, her projects. We got into it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was and then the album is just so good. I don't really care about anything else because the album.
So all the tracks been playing from the same album.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my
Oh,
bad.
okay, bet. What's
Yay.
about to download this bit?
Say again.
What's the name of the album one more time? I'm about to
It,
download it.
it's called "It's Time." It's time. It's time by Truth Speaks Volumes.
Here.
Somebody say play the new song.
Let the next can we talk to her too? So demanding.
I
But we
bet.
do have one more song left. This is not on the album, but this is your latest release called LML. So I will
Yeah.
go ahead and let that play for the people like
Wait. I
no,
got
wait,
one.
no,
I
wait,
got
okay, okay,
one last question.
okay.
How did you come up with your name?
So originally I was going by Truth, and Truth came about because one of my friends was writing a book about the LGBT experience, and she got with like 10 people or so, and each chapter is written after us, right? And so we got to name our own chapter, and I named my chapter Truth with the capital U, which means always be true to you. So I was going by Truth for a minute, but honestly, bro, like when I was going on Spotify and Apple Music trying to find myself, I couldn't find my shit. I would type in Truth and it's like 1,000 truths.
Greater
So
Truth.
I'm like, I have to make this one. I got to make it unique. You know what I
Right.
mean? So I put the Speaks Volumes on the end and been just rocking with that the last like 3-4 years.
Nah, that's fire. That's why I asked you. That's why I asked you. That's fire. It's
Nice
way
one.
better than just putting just truth. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas is not gonna find you. You just type in truth. And
Man,
like 20,
everybody telling the truth apparently. You know?
you're gonna have to go 20 truth tellers to get to you.
Man, I'm trying. It's like I said, no, I can't do that.
Nah, that's fine. I like that.
Like,
More questions from the chat, Mr. Tony Dix. Anything else from you?
You said it like I asked too many damn questions. My bad.
Trying to get to the song because somebody said enough of you, Ray. So I'm just trying to get to the songs because apparently I'm the problem.
All right, go ahead. Do your
So we're gonna play this last song and then we'll come back. If y'all have any questions, drop them in the chat and we'll be back. Y'all, I'm slow because it took me to the end of the song to figure out that LML means make love.
yes, right.
No,
So
that
funny.
fire. I fuck with that one.
Hey, my God.
All music. So
That's
at
on
this point,
fire. Hey, we gotta add that to the Quiet Storm playlist.
Yes,
And
sir.
in the building, in the building.
wait, is
If Ammo
streaming
in
today
here,
gold night?
yeah, if Ammo in here, that's gonna get rotation every night. Every night.
Hey, love. Come on now. The
Yeah.
Quiet Storm playlist. Okay.
Come on.
Thanks.
You got to tune in for that too. I'll tell you.
I am.
Tell everybody to tune in.
Yeah, but nah, that's fire. I hate that I missed the first joints, but I already downloaded it, so I'm gonna go back and listen.
I appreciate it. And you know what? That song, it's a funny story. Real quick. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. But I didn't even write that song for me. Like I wrote that shit for Tank. Now
Oh
he don't
shit.
he don't know I wrote it for him. But I wrote it for him.
Nah, it do sound like something that Tank could sing though, for real. Now that you said that, I can definitely picture Tank singing that for real.
Yeah. That's who I wrote it for. Like, and I hit him in the DM, and he didn't hit me back. So I said, okay, well, I just go ahead and keep it.
You copyright that mug?
Oh, I did.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead and make sure you got that. You don't
You
want
know
Tank to
I
pop
did.
up next year with a single like "Let's
I
Make
know,
Love."
right? Nah,
Oh
everybody.
yeah, it's gonna be
I
a
need
problem.
everybody on here. Everybody on here. You need to rally together and make sure
Right.
that shit
I'm
don't
doing a
happen.
petition because I'm be like, I know who wrote that, and you better get her
Yeah.
credit or sign a check. Let's go.
No, for real, for real. I want to get him on the remix. I had made a post and was having everybody tag him like, get on the remix, get on the remix. He still ain't hit me back yet, but I'm gonna keep on trying one day.
Yeah.
Hey, we can harass
Keep
him.
just keep on tagging him every day. He peep it eventually. Like they
Right?
say, what they say about Fetty Wap. He pushed that trap queen for 2 years. Ain't nobody say nothing. And he got to almost 3, and then somebody picked him up and start picking up. So just gotta keep.
Mm. I didn't even know that, so that's
Yeah.
crazy. All right. Through almost 3 years, and he was pushing that same song.
He said he won't push no other song but Trap Queen.
Damn. And look, hey, thanks for sharing that shit.
Okay.
Shit. Begging and begging.
What he, what he talking about? Oh, he talking about the song. Oh,
Yeah. Don't pay attention to girl.
he ran times, but it's love.
All right, before we go, do you want to play any other songs or any final words? I do appreciate you coming and letting us play your music. I thoroughly enjoyed your album.
Thank you.
I hope I said that
Yeah,
to everybody, but I thoroughly enjoyed your album.
I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all for the opportunity. It was a lot of good energy, man. I'm glad y'all fuck with it. Um and this album came out last July, so it was nice to sit and listen to it again. You know what I mean? I've been working on other things, so that to sit and listen again, like I'm very proud of that. And yeah, more to come, man. More to come. Thank y'all
so
so much.
no doubt. As soon as that new album drop, come fuck with us. We'll
He
have a
said he's
listening
doing
party.
a new song every month. You missed that part. I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
he did.
it.
Oh man. All right, you got it. You got it. You got it.
Every
Yeah, one song. So I told her one of my goals, what I'm gonna try to will do is drop a
he
song
will.
every
He
month
got
for the year.
mm,
So
mm.
whether that's a feature, I mean, I'm just trying to stay active. That's
Right.
just my biggest thing.
Consistency.
Mm-hmm. Learning that right now.
I feel like
Well,
your whole vibe is just amazing, and I probably keep saying that, or I'm saying different ways, but I find you amazing. Just how like your music goes and what you're doing with YouTube. I feel like you're gonna make it one way or another. If you gotta write a song for Beyonce, Rihanna, I don't know. She coming out with
Mm-hmm.
focus on her, but somebody gonna get you because it's amazing. Even your singing voice, it's just amazing.
Thank
I
you.
thoroughly liked your album.
Tell your friends.
They in the chat. They've been asking
They in the
questions.
chat. Hey y'all. Thanks for listening. Now I appreciate that. I really it means a lot to hear that. So I didn't want to sing for a while. Like I think somebody told me I couldn't sing one time. And I stopped singing for like some years. And then eventually I was just like, fuck it. And so Consistency is key, like he said, and we just trying to get better every time.
Facts. Any final words, Mr. Tony Ducks?
I I just want to play back the one of the songs that I missed, the bangers that I missed, real quick. So I don't know. I'll let you vote on that, Ray. I want to hear
Uh,
at least one or two before we close it out.
I don't know which one you meant. I wanna say you came in at the R&B part.
Oh, okay.
No,
And
I'm
run some of them.
asking. You
To,
came
hey,
back
play
came
play
in
him,
at the
play him
R&B
the
part.
first one. Play him. It's time. It's time.
Well, I was just gonna add. Well, here's what I can do. I can put all the songs back on here, and then I'll play while we're here, and then I'll just let the rest play after.
You went out for me, so I ain't hear everything. But all right,
What you say?
I said you went out for me, so I ain't hear everything you said. I heard you say I'm gonna add everything, and then it went out for a second, and I ain't
Right.
hear the
I'm gonna,
rest.
I'm gonna add everything, and then I'll just end it. Not end it, but like you know,
You gonna end the show after the next song, and then just let the music play out.
facts. Okay, I'm glad you
Okay,
got what I was trying to say.
all right.
All right. So, and I thank everybody for joining, and I appreciate everybody for their comments and staying in with us. And I'll see y'all next Wednesday. And thank you, Truth, and thank you,
Thank
Tony.
you.
Go download
And
that out. Everybody, go download that music.
period. No, sit down. All right. So we'll get into the songs that you missed, and I hope everybody has a good night.
That peace, y'all.
Peace.
Night. All right, and one last thing before we go. Again, thank you to everybody for joining. Thank you for choosing to be a guest. Thank you to Tony Ducks for asking questions. And y'all got money. Yeah, cuz thank you for donating. And thank you everyone for joining. Have a happy Wednesday.